In today's video, I'm going to show y'all some ways of how we can take an assortment of some Christmas trees that we may already have in our seasonal decor. We're going to take those bases and those stands they come on, and we're going to turn them into some beautiful decorative decor. So I'm going to give y'all lots of ideas, and we're going to use various vessels. We're going to use different textures and shapes, but I'm going to show y'all how we can make some beautiful bases and stands for our Christmas trees. So let's get started. And before we make any kind of base for our trees, you need some kind of structure in your vessel. Now you can buy a lot of foam. There's a lot of variety of these at Hobby Lobby or any craft store, but they can run up in the money by the time you buy several of these or however many you need to make the bases of your Christmas trees, just so they'll have something to go down into. This big block right here was, $12.99. So I'm going to show y'all an easy solution of how we can make our own foam that's very budget friendly. I purchased this can of spray foam at Walmart and it was less than $5. But you can use any variety of spray foam that you may have on hand or you can find at your local hardware store. Now here's 3 vessels that I have chosen that I'm going to use for some Christmas tree stands. All you want to do is put the nozzle on the spray foam, and you don't want to overfill your container because this stuff, it will expand, and it expands a lot. We filled each of these vessels up with some of the spray foam, and then we let them set up and let the spray foam expand. It doesn't take long. I think maybe we waited, maybe an hour or so, and then when you come back out, they look like muffin tops. But this stuff really works. And if you've ever used this around your home around the winter time to go in and fill in cracks or anything around your home, you know what I'm talking about. So here is what they look like after they expand and it is dried. Now you just want to take a sharp knife, be very careful, and you just want to slice off the excess. And don't throw this away because this right here will be extra foam for another project. So what we've done is we've actually filled up this vessel, but we also have extra floral foam now. Now mine was hollow in the center, so I'm just going to do an easy fix. I'm just going to take some of those pieces that I just cut off and I'm going to stuff those down in the center just to give it a little bit more structure. Now, once I get all this stuff down in there, now it's ready for a beautiful Christmas tree. Now the next vessel that I used the spray foam on was this little thrifted urn. Urns are one of my favorite decor pieces because you can do so many things with them. Now this is a great vessel for a bottle brush tray, and a lot of times bottle brush trays you can just screw the base right off. Now, while we're working on bottle brush trees, here is another idea. A lot of times through the year at Goodwill or at any thrift store, you can find vessels that already have floral arrangements in it with already some styrofoam. And this was the case with this little vessel. I just removed the florals that was in it. It already had some styrofoam in it, so it was a perfect vessel just to stick my bottle brush tree right down into. Now let's take some of that leftover spray foam that we made, and I just put it down into this little container that I got at Goodwill. And then I just pre-drilled a little hole with my screwdriver. Stick your bottle brush tree down in there. And then you can add some pretty raffia around the edges if you can see the foam. And then just go around and trim it up. Another quick and easy vessel for a bottle brush tree is just a wood chunk. This right here is listed in my Amazon store. It is, I think, a Creative Co-op piece. We just drilled a hole in the top, stick your bottle brush tree in it, and we added a Merry Christmas ribbon. I took another urn, and this urn I've had for many years and I've used it a lot. So I just did the same thing. I just sliced my spray foam evenly across the top, and you can work it down with your fingers too, just to smooth it out a little bit more around the top so you don't see it. Now, I found this little white tree during the year at Goodwill, and I always pick up Christmas decor all year long. So I'm so glad I grabbed this little tree when I did. It fit perfect down in this little urn. And now, just to cover up the spray foam, I'm just going to wrap another little fur boa around the bottom. Another unique way to make a beautiful Christmas tree base or color is lampshades. Lampshades come in all colors, all shapes, and all sizes. So get one that will fit the tree that you want to put something around the bottom of that will fit the base, and just use your lampshade like it is and put your tree down in it.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat.
I've got this beautiful little white tree that I got at Walmart last year, and the base of this just screws right off. I got this little lampshade at Goodwill, and I paid $1 for it. So this little piece right here, you don't have to do anything for it. And if the hole in the top is big enough for the stand of your tree, that's great. Mine wasn't, but I did just stick it in there in the top, and it gives it a good structure. So now, just another beautiful Christmas tree base.
Give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby.
And we've used lampshades, but don't forget about those beautiful ornate lamp bases. Y'all, if you have some lamps, maybe don't work anymore, or maybe, you can find some at the thrift store. Lamp bases make great vessels for Christmas trees. Now, I did this one in last year as a Christmas video. I showed y'all how I upcycled this lamp base. I painted it and distressed it and made a beautiful vessel for my Christmas tree. I always have a Christmas playlist pinned in my comments and also in my description box. So if you want to go back and get some more Christmas inspiration or ideas for your home, make sure to check out my Christmas playlist. Another great way to add some texture to your Christmas trees is by baskets. Now, you can buy tree collars that look like baskets, but if you have any baskets on hand, get a basket that the circumference of it will be big enough for your tree stand. And this one right here is a large basket that I already had that I was using around my house, and I just grabbed it. If you need to make it a little bit higher, just stack some boxes or some books in the bottom, stick your Christmas tree stand on it, and then put your tree down in it. Now you can go around it and just drape some drop cloth around it. You can use towels, or you can use some kind of really pretty blankets or fabric. Now I'm taking this coffee bean bag that I have because I want to show you how pretty it looks with some burlap.
There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December is, when the children are singing.
I know a lot of us have Crocs around our home because they're not only beautiful, but they're functional. So grab some of those Crocs, get whatever will fit the size of your little tree base. And these little trees right here that have these really, good flat bases on them fit perfect down into these Crocs.
Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah. There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. There's something that happens when something that happens when December ends, when December ends, yeah. Oh, it's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. It's Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Now here's another idea. If you don't want to use a vessel for your Christmas tree base, but you don't like that ugly, sticker stand that it comes on, just get you a fur boa. And a lot of times you can find these at Hobby Lobby or Walmart in the craft section. I just took this one, I wrapped it around the base of my tree, and look what a beautiful embellishment this adds to the base of my tree.
It's Merry Christmas, baby. Yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby.
Now that fall is here, don't put away those summer, planters or containers. Get those, and this one right here was on the side of my house, and through the summer it got filled up with some weeds. I just removed all the weeds, I dumped all the dirt out of it, and then I just took it over to the hose pipe and I gave it a good spray down with the hose pipe. This also knocked some of the paint off and gave it more of a distressed look. I'll set it out and I'll let it dry, and I brought it back inside, and now we're going to put a tree in it. This right here was the perfect vessel because it's already got a hole in the bottom. I just slid the stand of my tree down in it. I went back around it with a piece of drop cloth just to give it some structure and make the tree stand up a little bit better. But like I told y'all, you can also use some wrapped up towels or fabric, whatever you have, and you can just sash this drop cloth around the bottom. You can add bows to it, but just a beautiful vessel. So don't store those summer flower pots or containers. Bring them in and make some beautiful Christmas tree stands with them.
But the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay.
Okay, y'all, it's time for me to sign off, but I hope y'all got lots of ideas of how we can decorate those Christmas trees that we have and add some really special touches to our Christmas tree bases and stands this year. Make sure to comment below and let me know what your favorite one is, and if you're going to try any of these, I would love to know. So until the next video, I hope y'all have a blessed week, and I will plan to see y'all next week in a brand new Christmas video. Bye, y'all.